What are examples of effective crisis communication plans? Have you ever wondered how organizations handle crises that threaten their reputation or operations? It's a critical question, especially in today's fast-paced world. Let's break down some effective crisis communication plans that have made a significant impact. One of the most talked about examples is the response from Johnson & Johnson during the Tylenol crisis in 1982. When cyanide-laced capsules led to several deaths, the company acted swiftly. They halted all advertising and issued safety warnings immediately. They communicated openly with healthcare providers and the public, accepting responsibility without shifting blame. This approach included introducing tamper-proof packaging, which helped restore public trust and set a standard for crisis communication. Another essential aspect of effective crisis communication plans is identifying and prioritizing stakeholders. Organizations need to recognize who is impacted by the crisis. Primary stakeholders include customers, employees, and investors, while secondary ones might be media, regulators, and partners. For instance, during a service outage, customers and employees should receive immediate updates, while media statements can follow after internal alignment. Tailoring messages to each group's needs ensures clarity and relevance. Establishing a clear communication hierarchy is also vital. The first person to notice the crisis should report it to their manager, who then escalates the issue to leadership and the crisis response lead, often the chief operating officer or head of communications. A cross-functional task force, including legal, public relations, and executive members, should coordinate the response. Assigning backup roles is essential to avoid delays in communication. Having a designated spokesperson is another key element. This trained individual represents the organization across various media platforms, ensuring that messaging remains consistent. The crisis communication team should include decision-makers such as the chief executive officer, legal advisors, and public relations professionals, each with specific responsibilities. Effective plans also include predefined communication steps and tools. These steps typically involve verifying the crisis, notifying relevant parties, assessing communication needs, developing messages, obtaining approvals, releasing information, and monitoring feedback. Utilizing tools like media logs, dedicated crisis hotlines, press briefings, live streaming, and dedicated web pages can significantly enhance outreach and information management. Lastly, practicing and adapting the crisis communication plan is crucial. These plans should be living documents that organizations rehearse regularly to ensure readiness. They need to be adaptable to various types of crises and scalable depending on their severity. In the realm of communications careers, mastering these elements is vital. Professionals should be skilled in rapid stakeholder analysis, message crafting, media relations, and coordination under pressure. Learning from real-world examples like Johnson & Johnson's response can provide practical lessons in effective crisis management, helping communicators protect and restore organizational reputation during critical times.